Hello everybody and welcome to biology. My name is Stephanie Bensman and I'm going to be your instructor for this semester. So we are at Moore Park College. This is introductory biology, biology MO1 for to be more specific. The CRN is 55644 and this is summer 2020. So hopefully you guys are all in the right place. Obviously you should be since we're not in class. We're in my kitchen. And so this is going to be a completely online class. And so there's going to be a bunch of things that are going to be a little bit different. In fact, probably even a little bit different from the syllabus that you've read. I should mention that because this is an online class, I'm certainly not used to being an online professor. Usually I'm in class. And so there are things that are going to need to be adjusted. Obviously, this is a new thing for everybody. We're all in this pandemic together. So if you've never taken an online class before, possibly it's different. It's a learning experience. So if there are things that are going wrong, please be patient with me. Please be patient with the system, the Canvas system. And we're going to get through this. So if you guys have any problems whatsoever, please just contact me. I'm really lenient when it comes to, like technical issues and stuff like that. But I'm also not an IT person, so if you need more help than I can probably give you, you will have to contact Moore Park directly and their IT department. All you have to do is go to the Moore Park website, type in IT department, and you'll get their contact information. And they are whizzes at this and really, really good and helpful. So if you guys think that you need that, especially, we're a couple days before the semester started, so this is my little introductory video. Obviously, you guys can watch this at any point, so maybe the semester has already started. I don't know. I'm recording this beforehand, so like I said, it's a new format for lots of us, including myself. So if I'm not quite on top of every last little thing, please just be patient with me. I will get it all sorted out. I know a couple of you guys were like super on top of it, and a week and a half before the class, you're already asking me about the book and stuff like that. Now, I will tell you that this is the book that we're using. This is the Biology Now book that we're using, but it was not the book that was on my syllabus. And that's because I haven't taught introductory biology here at Moore Park in a while, and they switched books on me. So if you have this book right here, which is the original book that was on my syllabus, it has been since corrected, but I will allow either book. Completely either book is going to be 100% fine. Guys, this is biology. It's not going to change whether you're looking at one book or the other. So either of these books is going to be totally fine if you guys have them. I know, at least I think the Biology Now book doesn't have one of the chapters on macromolecules that we're going to be talking about, but we're still going to cover it. So don't even worry about that. If you're like, oh my God, I have the wrong book. Don't worry about it. Seriously, the majority of the material that you guys are going to be learning is going to be off of my PowerPoints. So as long as you guys have a book, a biology book, that you can study off of, that you can read, that you can kind of like, if you're confused about something in my lecture, you can go back and read the chapter and be like, oh, that's what she was talking about. It also has different examples on stuff that, maybe I didn't go over. So it's really just kind of like supplemental information to help solidify what we're learning in the lecture part. Now, if you're watching this video, you guys are already one step ahead because I do have all of my videos up for, on YouTube. So this is for you guys to watch me lecture. You can go through the PowerPoints and click, 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 click. But guess what? It's not going to have nearly as much information as I'm going to have for you. So I give you guys, in my videos, I embed other videos. So there's videos I want you to watch. I draw stuff, like DNA stuff, right, on little pieces of paper. So you really do need to watch these videos, and you can kind of think of them as like showing up every day to class. So usually we're going to cover about 3 to 4 chapters in a week. So, 3 to 4 lectures. Normally, if this was summer school, we would have about, 4 lectures in a week, right? Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. So kind of just make that like your homework assignment to show up to class and look at these lectures, because really it's a big difference between you watching something on a PowerPoint, which will be right here, or actually, having someone explain it to you. So it's really, really important that you guys actually watch these videos. Luckily for you, they are videos, and if you get a little tired, you can just pause me, unlike in class where students don't get to pause me. So with that said, I know that you guys are non-bio majors, and that's totally fine. And I know that probably biology is not your favorite subject. If it was, you'd probably be a biology major. So I'm here to make things as painless as possible. Now, if you were looking through the PowerPoints in advance, you can probably see like, oh my God, some of this looks really scary. But when you actually watch my videos, you can see, oh, it's actually a pretty simple explanation, which is another really important reason that you need to come every single week and watch these videos. It's really, really important. And also I give you a lot of supplemental information that's not on the PowerPoints. There will be little side stories that I talk about. There will be little examples. You're going to see me do all these little weird facial things with my arms, and it's going to be great. But you really have to watch the videos and not just look at the PowerPoints. With that said, the PowerPoints are there for you guys to study off of. Absolutely. And I take the majority of my test questions straight from the PowerPoints and from my lectures. So if you're worried about, oh, I don't have the right book, right? It's biology. It's not going to change. Photosynthesis is photosynthesis. Maybe they just give you a little bit more information on something specific or a specific plant or an example and stuff like that. But that's probably not going to be on our exam. Our exams are going to be a little bit more broad, a little bit more general. So either of those two books that you have is totally fine. And again, that is my fault. I posted the wrong syllabus. And I'm not going to punish you guys if you already bought either book. Again, that was my fault. And that's because online teaching is kind of weird. And it's just all... And I'm trying to do things like way in advance for you guys so that you have as much time as possible to work on this stuff. Also, with that said, if you've looked on the Canvas site, you can probably see that we have lots of modules already posted. So despite the fact that this is an online class, it's almost work at your own pace. And I do say almost work at your own pace because there are still deadlines. So every single week, if we were in class, you would have a quiz, you would have some homeworks, you would have some labs to do, and the same is going to be true here online. So you can get ahead. You can, in fact, if you want to, you can finish the entire class in like a week and a half. I know. You really can if you want to. It's going to be a lot of work and it's a lot of studying, so I wouldn't recommend that. But if you're one of those overachievers and you're like, I got this, great, good for you. You can finish the whole thing, the whole 8-week course in a week, really, if you want to. However, just don't get behind. You do not have to finish it all in a week. You, again, have those 8 weeks. So every week we're going to have a small discussion with you and a couple of your students. A couple of your classmates. You're going to have a couple homework assignments. You're going to have at least one lab, possibly two, depending on what we're covering that week. You will have at least 2 labs, sometimes up to 3 labs. Probably closer to 2 labs. I think there's only 1 week we actually have 3 labs, and that's because it's like mitosis and meiosis. So you will have things due that every single week. You will have a quiz due, you will have homework due, you will have a discussion. These are all just accumulating points. I do like to, normally when we're in class, I do like to make a lot of points being, in class, homework-wise, because I understand that some people are just not good testers. It's okay. You don't have to be the best test taker. There's a lot of other ways to earn points in my class. So just make sure that you guys are showing up a couple times a week, not just once a week and trying to cram everything into once a week. Don't do it. There's too much going on. But make sure that every single week you guys are checking the Canvas site. You're checking any announcements that I have because, I think I've already sent an announcement out to you guys when I had to change the syllabus because things come up. Sometimes there's a question that I typed into the Canvas site wrong. We have to individually type in every single A, B, C, D, E answer for every single test question. So sometimes there's small little mistakes. If you see one, please email me, especially if you're one of those early birds who like to take the test early. Email me. I can go back and I can fix it so that everybody who takes the test after you has the fixed version. And trust me, you're not going to lose points if you're the one who points out something wrong and you got the answer wrong because it was my mistake. I'll go back and fix those points for you. I'm really lenient on stuff like that. But when it comes to like deadlines and stuff like that, you guys do have a week. Usually I think I give you Monday to Monday, so you have a full 7 days to do a couple homework assignments and a very short quiz and maybe a discussion. It's really not that much work, so don't leave it to Sunday night and go, I need to do this before Monday. No. We really need to do this little by little throughout the week. And therefore, if you have any questions, you can always email me and then I can answer them for you. This is an online class, so we won't have a live component. We're not going to be Zooming or anything like that unless you actually make an appointment with me and then you request a Zoom session. If you're like, man, I just can't understand this part of this graph, I'm happy to pull it up in front of my computer and point something out to you, explain it to you guys again in, person in the Zoom. It's totally fine. But you do have to make an appointment for that, so that must be done 24 hours in advance. I will tell you that for half of the semester, I'm going to be in Florida. So I'm teaching from home from my dad's house. So I'm available for you guys, but we're not gonna be doing like in-class Zooms or something. So make an appointment with me. I'm happy to meet with you guys, or just email me. You can always absolutely just email me at any time, day or night, and I will respond to you in a timely manner, usually in about 24 hours. So again, don't leave it to Sunday night if you have questions about what's due on Monday. Make sure that you look at least look at it by Friday or something like that, which will give me a couple days to respond to you. Let's see, I will be having office hours, and this is basically where I'm going to be like immediately responding to any emails, and I believe that is Monday and Wednesdays from 9 a.m. to 10 a.m. And that is Pacific Coast time, not East Coast time. So Pacific Coast time, 9 a.m. to 10 a.m. on Monday and Wednesdays. This is basically when I'm just here to answer any immediate emails. So you can say like, hey, I'm working on homework and I have a question on number 2. And I can instantly pull up my computer and be like, cool, number 2 is this, and here's how you do it. Kind of thing like that. So no, you do not need to show up to those office hours. Those are just my office hours when I'm going to be answering emails and stuff like that. If you need to schedule a Zoom with me, just go ahead and shoot me an email, all that kind of stuff like that. You can either email me directly through my email, sbensman@vccc.edu, which is on the Canvas site, on the contact page, also on the syllabus, or you can just email me through Canvas. Either one is totally fine, and I don't mind. If it is a contextual question, like I don't understand where the mitochondria actually makes, energy kind of thing, then please write that in like a discussion post so that all of the other students can see it as well. But if it's something private, like I'm having an issue with this, go ahead and email me privately. Either one is totally fine, actually. Let's see, what else? Quizzes are going to be very straightforward. They're about 10 questions, usually anywhere between true, false, multiple choice, and matching. And it's always going to be on the chapters that we covered that module. So the class is broken down into modules. Hopefully you are familiar with the Canvas site. If you look on the left-hand side of the screen, it says things like syllabus and assignments and quizzes and all that stuff. So that's kind of where you go to navigate. I also have done my best at navigating your actual Canvas course. So I've tried to click this link to send you here kind of thing. So if you're having any problems with that, go ahead and just let me know, and I can hopefully try to fix anything like that. So each week you will go through each module. So each module, like I said, will cover anywhere between 3 to 4 chapters in a module. So again, that's kind of like your weekly assignment. Make sure that you cover those chapters in that week. Make sure you take the test. Make sure you do any homework assigned. And then pay attention to also due dates for the exams. Exams are also true, false, multiple choice, matching kind of thing like that. And I believe I have some short answer for the exams, not for the quizzes, but for the exams. There's little short answers. So, tell me the difference between a prokaryote Excel and a eukaryote Excel. Something very simple like that. But I usually in my video lectures will kind of clue you in onto the types of questions that I could be asking. So another reason to definitely watch my videos. I think that's all that I have for you guys right now. Grading is very straightforward. It's also on the syllabus, but it's accumulation of points. So all you have to do is look at the Canvas site and see how many points you've gotten. Now, I will tell you that with the Canvas site, if you don't submit an assignment, it doesn't count those points against you. So if you submit one assignment out of 10 and you got a perfect score out of that one assignment, it's going to show that you have a perfect A in the class. It's going to show that you have 100%, despite the fact that you're missing 9 assignments. So I don't know why it does that. It's a little bit tricky. And again, we're kind of working on this whole Canvas issue. So I do apologize if it's a little bit confusing or misleading, but just make sure that you look on your grade section of the Canvas site to see if you're missing any kind of assignments or anything like that. Otherwise, that's pretty much all I have for you guys. We have, 8 weeks to go. It's not going to be that bad, I promise. As long as you guys are actively kind of working on it little by little. If you just wait till, again, like I said, Sunday night or Monday day, right before everything's due, it's not going to go well for you guys. This is biology. It's really complicated stuff. So just make sure that you guys put in the time. Don't try to cram biology. Really, I know it's summer. I know everyone wants to go outside and play, but you did decide to take a summer school class, and therefore you got to kind of, be there. So I will make it as painless as possible, I promise, but you guys do have to give me a little bit. And so, I think we're going to have a really great time this semester. If you guys have any more questions, obviously go ahead and email me, contact me in any way. It's all on the Canvas site. Also, there's a ton of resources that Moore Park is offering for you guys, so make sure that you guys utilize those resources. It's really important to have them. I think even some of these schools are giving out free computers. Obviously, if you're watching this, you have some access to a computer, but I think they're giving out computers to borrow for the whole semester. So if you need it, please contact Moore Park. Just go to the website. It has all of the list of student resources that you guys possibly have or could need. I'm here for you guys for whatever you need. I think we're going to have a really great semester. I know that some of these topics are really kind of like, but I'm going to try to make it as fun and as interesting for you guys as possible. So I really hope you do enjoy my lectures. And even though I'm not with you, I am still with you. So anything that you guys need, just please let me know. And of course, talk to me. If you're having an issue, say, week 6, something happens and, you missed a deadline, but you've been, perfect the whole semester. I'm really lenient on stuff like that if there's like a major emergency. If you just took the day off to go to the beach, sorry, I can't help you there. But if you are having any kind of personal issues, just talk to me, let me know. Don't show up week 8 going, hey, I'm failing. Like, is there any extra credit that I can do? That's not going to work. Speaking of extra credit, I should mention that I do allow extra credit. I allow any 2 assignments to be done. Usually I have a couple different versions of these assignments. One is usually an animal write-up, which is, I love animals because it's biology. So you get to pick any animal in the entire world and just write like 2 pages about it and just tell me everything about it that you could possibly, do research on and find out about, which is just, again, I want you to pick something cool, like a vampire squid or a polar bear, I don't know, something cool. So you can do the animal write-up as the extra credit. I also allow a beach cleanup. So, this is biology, guys. I want you to care about the environment and the planet and everything else on it. So if you go to a beach, a park, the side of the road, freeway on-ramps are like the worst. But, safely, please don't walk onto the freeway. My teacher told me to go clean up trash. No, please just be safe. But I want you to take a selfie of me and, of you with your giant bag of trash. And again, not like a little reusable, I just went to Ralph's bag, but like a kitchen, like a bag, like a kitchen size, at least the white ones, preferably the black ones, but just snap a photo of you with your full bag of trash at the beach or the park or wherever you are. And yes, I will absolutely give you credit for, extra credit for that. And the third one, remember you can do 2 out of the 3. Is a blood donation. So we are really, really in need for blood right now, especially during the pandemic. It's really, really important that we have a ton of these, blood storage for things like cancer patients, for surgeries, car accidents. All these things are still happening despite the fact that we're in a pandemic. And therefore, donating blood is really, really, really important. So all you got to do is show me that little piece of paper that they give you. Or, if you want to take a selfie with you with the IV in the arm, you can. So anyway, like I said, all of those are worth extra credit, and I will be talking about those more in the semester, and they will be up on the Canvas site. So if you have any questions on that, and you have until basically midnight, the last day of class, which I believe for you guys is the 5th of August. It's that Wednesday, because I will be submitting grades on that Thursday, which I believe is the 6th. So we're going to get back on that one. But again, check the syllabus. It should say, at least check the due dates on Canvas. All the due dates on Canvas are the correct dates, even if there's something in the syllabus that I forgot to change or missed, something like that. Everything on Canvas is correct, so make sure that you guys take a look at that. Otherwise, that's it. That's all I got for you guys for this first introductory lecture. It's not even a lecture. It's just an introduction. It's like going over the syllabus without actually going over the syllabus. So any questions that you guys, shoot me an email. Otherwise, you'll be seeing lots more of me. I won't be seeing you guys, but I know that you'll be there. So good luck to you guys. I think you guys are going to do fantastic, and we're going to have a lot of fun this semester. So welcome to biology.